Hello, staff. This month's training is going to be on Adobe Express and Canva for TELPAS speaking and oral language development practice. By the end of this training, you will be able to use Canva and Adobe Express to support students in developing oral language skills to enhance TELPAS performance. On this slide, we have provided the links for you to be able to access the TELPAS practice test site. That way you can go in and take a look and see what it really looks like and what the kids will see when they go in to take the test. Okay, so before we begin, I am going to go over the next few slides just to introduce what it is that we're going to be doing and some brief instructions. And then I will jump over to the actual website and show you the live version of what to do. So on this slide, it is instructing you to log in through your My Apps. That is going to be the same for both students and teachers. When you click on it, it may ask you to sign in. You will just select Google and log in with your PSJ credentials. Next, you would locate the animate a character option within Adobe Express, and you would then select your character and add a background. Next, you would go ahead and record your video and then wait for the video to generate, and then you can download and share. Okay, and the final step is sharing your video. Now, once you're done, it'll give you the option to either download right away or open up into the editor. If you choose download right away, then it will not save in your projects on Adobe Express. But if you do open up an editor, then you're able to save your project and then you can download and use the share option. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the live view and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this tool. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to head over to your My Apps and we're going to go ahead and scroll until we find the Adobe Express app. Once you click on it, if you haven't already logged into Adobe Express, it will prompt you to log in for the first time. So just make sure you log in with your PSJA credentials. Once it loads, at the top you'll see a search bar and you're going to go ahead and type in animate characters. And there it is. And so everything that I'm showing you right now is what you will show your students, and then they will be able to log in the exact same way and use the tool exactly how I'm showing you to use it. So they will first choose a character. So they can choose any one of these characters, and then whenever they are speaking the prompt that you provide for them, they can use the character to speak for them. So of course, they'll be the ones speaking. They're going to record themselves speaking, but in the end, it'll be the character that looks like it's speaking. Their mouth will be moving. So there's that option. Or they can actually choose, as the character, they will choose a mouth and then they will head to background and they can upload a picture of themselves and basically animate themselves talking. So I will show you an example of myself. I will upload a picture of myself and then I can try and kind of, position the mouth over my mouth. And now I will record myself saying something. My name is Amber Ibarra. Then they will click done. It takes a minute for it to create, so just bear with it. Okay, so once it's done, it will give you those two options like I mentioned earlier. You can either download right away, but if you do that option, then it won't save to your Adobe projects. So I would suggest open in editor. And here they're able to edit it if they wanted to, but really, really I would just suggest have them play it back. And if they like it, they can go ahead and download. And so here they can download as a video, or they can share using these options. So they can even share to Google Classroom. Like if you created an assignment for them on Google Classroom, then they can do it through there. And that is how you use Adobe Express. Okay, the second tool that I'm going to show you is Canva. How to use Canva slides to be able to record themselves responding to a prompt. I am going to go over the next few slides that have the instructions, and then I'll, like I said, just like the other one, I will jump into the live version. So on this slide, it's just instructing you that you need to create a set of slides ahead of time with the prompts that you want them to answer. So you can go to the Telpas practice site, like I mentioned earlier, take some screenshots of some of the prompts that they use on the test, and then, open it up in Canva, paste it there, add some text, and then that's what you're going to share with your students, and they will be able to record themselves. Once you have created the slide for them, then you will share the slide to them as a template link. This will make it so that when they open it, not everybody, not all the students are on the exact same slide. It will make it to where it kind of like gives them a copy, so it opens up in their own projects. And I will show you more in detail how to do this once we jump over to the live version. So, like I mentioned in the slide before, once you share that link with them, it will prompt them to open it up into their own Canva account. So then they will then sign in with their PSJ credentials and then click open in editor. And this will, like I said, it'll create a copy on their own account. Okay, so then once they open it up into their Canva, they will then click on the left hand side. They will see some options, and they're going to click on the one that says uploads. And then they will click on record yourself. Then they will click on record a talking head. Once that opens up, it'll open up in kind of like a studio. They will see a record option. They need to click on that once they're ready to start, and then they will just answer the prompt or the question that is on that specific slide. Once they're done, they will click done. Once they have finished, they will then share it with you. So they can click on the share button, and there are several options for them to choose from when they want to share. They can either share through a Google Classroom assignment, they can email it to you, or they can download it and upload it to Google Drive, or they can share a link with you. So, again, once we jump into the live version, I'll show you a little bit more about that. Okay, so now I'm going to get started with showing you how to do the Canva slide. Then I'm going to show you how to share it with your students. So before I show you how to make it, I do want to show you one that I already made. So you can see here that I have a picture from the TELPAS website, and I have one of the prompts. And so this is what you would share with your students. So I am going to jump over to the dashboard just so I can show you how I created that slideshow. So first you're going to click on presentation. That will open up a new presentation for you. Then you will click on uploads. Now you do have to have the pictures that you want already chosen you have to download it or go and screenshot from the website like I mentioned and save it to your files. I already have mine right here as you can see, but I'm going to show you really quickly how you would upload it in the first place. So you would click upload files, and wherever you saved those two pictures, you would click on the pictures and then click open. And then you'll see those pictures here in your images within your uploads on Canva. So I'm going to go ahead and just click one of the pictures, and it automatically uploads to the page. Then we can click on text and add a title. Then we will add another text, and this is where we can add the prompt. And I'm going to go and copy the prompt from my other page. So the prompt that I chose is, what are these people about to do? Then, if you guys have already looked at the Telpas practice website, you'll notice that they actually have the questions read to them. So, I am going to show you how to add in your own voice of you reading the prompt to the students. So, next, you'll click on Uploads, then Record Yourself. Then you will click on Record a Talking Head. Then it will open up into this little studio. And this is where you're able to record yourself reading that question. So you're going to go ahead and click on the record button. And also, it does give you the option to keep the camera on. So you can have it on if you want to, or you can turn it off. And it'll just have like a little talking head. So I'm going to go ahead and click record. What are these people about to do? Once you're done, you'll click on that done button, and then you can click on the play button to hear it back. If you like it, or if you don't like it, you'll click delete and re-record. But if you like it and you're ready to move on, you will just click save and exit. Then then the talking head will pop up here on the screen. So then you can just kind of move it wherever you want, and just let the students know that they have to click on the play button to hear you read the question. So that's how you create the slide. Once you're ready to share with your students, you will then click share, the top side. And then down at the bottom, there are several options, but it's none of these. You want to go ahead and click on the one that says see all. Then you will look for the one that says template link. You will click on the link and then create template link. Then you can copy this link and share it to your students however you would like to. You can, put it on Google Classroom, however you want to share it with them. That's how you can share it. Once they click on the link, it will then open up into their Canva as a new slide, and it will look like this. So now I'm going to show you basically what they will do, and it's pretty much the same thing, a little different. Let me show you. So let's go back to my slides. So when you share the link with them, this is what they're going to see. They're going to see the slide that you created. They can then click on the prompt or the button to hear the question. So then they can think about it, think about how they want to respond to the prompt. When they're ready, they will go ahead and do the exact same thing that we did. They're going to go to upload and then click on record a talking head. And so, like I mentioned, you can give them the option if they want to have the camera on, they can. If they don't, then they will just click to turn the camera off, and it'll just be the talking head. So you can have them write down their prompt, whatever strategy you usually have them do when they're working on the telpas. That's what I would suggest you have them do at this point. When they are ready to respond, then they do the exact same thing. They click on record and they record their response. I think these girls are about to start a race at a cross country meet. Okay, then same thing. They can click on the play button to listen back to their response. If they don't like it, then they can delete and re record. If they do like it, they click save and exit. Okay, so then it will pop up here at the bottom. And so this is what they will turn in back to you. So once they're done, they've answered all of their prompts, they will then do the exact same thing. They can click share. Now, not exactly. They won't send you the template link. They're going to send you this link, the link to this their project, the one that has their recording on it. So they can then copy this link, and then they can, if you created like an assignment on Google Classroom, they can do it through there. They can share it with you. If you click on see all, there's more options. Here's Google Drive. They can do the email. It's somewhere here. email right here, or like I mentioned, you can do the Google Classroom. And that is how you use Canva and Adobe Express to practice the telpas.